Hey guys, we're back with our Final Fantasy IX Let's Play. Last time we made it out of Evil Forest, and as you can see, completely stone solid. We cannot get in. Now we're on the official world map. You can see it down in the corner, the Mist Continent, all sprawled out for us. And we're ready to move on. Last time I had to cut out a little bit the ending of the camping scene. Basically, they've decided they're gonna go back for Blank in Evil Forest once they figure out a way to save him. And in the meantime, we're going to head north to where Ice Cavern is. It's supposedly a cavern that leads above the mist. We also managed to get the Moogle Flute, which, when pressing square, allows you to call a Moogle anywhere on the world map to save or use a tent, so we can heal. Of course, he gets a little pissed off when you call him and you can't. So we're ready to move on. It's not that difficult to find the Ice Cavern. Also, if you want it, I won't show on screen, but if you follow this mountainside north, you'll find the North Gate. Now, normally you can use the North Gate to enter in and... well, not enter in, but usually it's used to cross over into Burmecia. However, Burmecia is A, blocked off, and B, there's no way to scale it. However, you can buy medicine there if you need it. In the meantime, though, we're just gonna cut right in to Ice Cavern. After a random encounter in the middle of the plains. That happens quite frequently, actually, and it's actually possibly a good idea to train up some on some of these creatures, because they're about the same things that you would normally find in Evil Forest. So it's quite useful. We check our equipment before we go. Things are still fairly standard. We don't have much. However, now that Garnet's officially in our party, we can give her some actual equipment. Vivi's all the same on them. And then, we've still got everything for Steiner as well. We're not equipping the broadsword so we can master Beast Killer just yet, because there are other items you can wield that'll have that. Now we can enter the Ice Cavern. Welcome to Ice Cavern. If you haven't figured it out yet, Vivi's going to be our bestest friend here with his fire magic. And for other reasons that we'll delve into in a moment. Vivi knows about Ice Cavern. She knows the geography here more than anybody else. And so is Garnet. She's read about it in books. Vivi has a grandfather that comes into the conversation that knows about it. It takes travelers above the mist, and Steiner congratulates him. But he hits a small soft point when Vivi reveals that his grandpa's dead. It's kind of a minor sad thing. But Vivi's cool. He's like, it's cool, it's all cool. And they enter the Ice Cavern with some of the most simplistic yet catchy music of the game. Yes, I'm gonna be going on about the music a lot in this game because it's just so good. It's actually a pretty nice looking place. And Garnet's kind of gushing about it because she's never been out of the castle before, really. Well, no, I take that back, but hasn't explored very much. Zidane brings up the point that not many other Final Fantasy games bring, that when we're in the ice place in short sleeve shorts, we're cold. We can hop down on that ledge real quick for a tent, always useful. Now these little gusts right here, they come and go. That's mist seeping through into the cave. Now normally you can just run through, but if you touch one of those gusts, you get into a battle. We'll move on, and I'll do my best to avoid those for you. Such as that one. They will fade after a moment, you just gotta time it right. Now comes the first part of walls like this. They're interesting. And seemingly hollow. So they call Vivi up. With his fire magic, they can bust down the wall. And it reveals a chest. There are walls like this all over the cavern, so you can get some nice items. An ether, which is always useful, especially in a place where we're going to be relying on Vivi's magic so much. Ah, damn. Monsters in Ice Cavern are obviously incredibly weak to fire. But we lucked out and got a back attack. Because first of all, there's these little guys. They're quite annoying because they have sleeping potion. And when you're asleep, you can't do anything. The only way to wake up is either wait it out or have an enemy physically attack you. If you're desperate, you can have someone like Vivi or Garnet attack you since they have very low attack, but it should never be that bad. Some level ups, it's always nice. And if we sneak around here and try to avoid that mist. Any moment now. There we are. We can get another item. Oh my god, it's back. A potion. Which we're gonna be wanting for an upcoming fight. Up and around we go. Damn it. It's not so much I don't want to fight, because leveling up is always fun, but it also takes a big chunk of time out of this Let's Play. This is already going to be well over 100 different parts. So I want to cut time as much as often as I can, but at the same time, I want you all to get the full feel. Now I'm hoping they refrain from attacking... oh, damn. They refrain from attacking Zidane, because he's about to trance. And we don't want him to trance yet. Damn. Beating us up. After this we're gonna have to heal, and Vivi's gonna need an ether. But his fire magic can pave the way through this entire place fairly easily. Obviously, whenever a character faints in a battle, you can't get any experience, but that's just fine. Now, something nice about Garnet is you can use Cure and moves like that out of battle for really quick healing jobs. Use a quick ether, and we keep moving. We hit this little section. Now, if we go this way, we can hop up here, get another potion, avoid that fight. And you can use Vivi's magic right here to knock the pillar down so we can get that second chest, which, if you didn't manage to get it from Baku in the beginning of the game in that steel run, make sure you get it here. The Mage Masher. It's another dagger for Zidane. We can learn Flee later, in fact right from the Mage Masher itself. You also learn Detect. Now the thing about Zidane's trance, his dying attacks are the same as his skills. He knows free energy because he knows Flee. Now that he learns Detect, he learns another dying move, which is going to be essential for making this next boss fight incredibly simple. But that's why it's crucial for Zidane to learn as many abilities as he can, so that way all of his dying attacks are incredibly powerful. Hopefully this takes him out, but we can't always be sure. Yep, he's that. Of course, obviously, Vivi and Garnet, you want to learn as much magic as you can as well. Because, well, they're mages. One more wall like that right here. an elixir, which is like maxes out or max heals your health and MP, so those are always wonderful. Another treasure chest over here. Phoenix down, always useful. We go up here, another wall. Which leads to a background path all the way down. Ah. Damn. I hate it when we... Oh, well, that was a mistake. But I want to... You don't want those guys to put you to sleep, because then there's nothing you can do. You're just stuck there. Oh, please not stun. Please not stun. He's so close. God damn it. Damn it! And now his trance is completely wasted, which is really annoying. But see, dying, he has a new attack called Tidal Flame, which actually hits all enemies. Again, very useful. And if you can't tell by the attack, it's a fire attack. Which means, well, it's weak against enemies. But his entire trance has just been wasted. There's nothing else we can do about that except wait for it to build up again. Well, Steiner mastered Bird. Woohoo. But we also get a leather wrist. Another one anyway. Which we can give to Vivi so he can learn Blizzard now. So now he has Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder, the three main magics of this game. In other Final Fantasy games, water is also included, but Vivi can only learn regular water. Now there's a fork here, one with a blizzard, one without. Obviously, you want to go to the one without first. Because not only are there no monsters, but it's a Moogle, which Vivi can unfreeze, and personally one of my favorite Moogles of the game, simply because of this one line. You bastards! Oh, hey, I can move. And another active time event, which is another tutorial lesson. But again, we don't need a tutorial. But it's required, so you gotta... If you really need help with anything, you can ask, but we're good. And obviously, this guy not only has a letter for us to mail, but we can also save, which is highly recommended. Go up. We're done. Make sure we're all healed up. Ethers too. Now, if you noticed, I only did that with Zidane. Garnet, Vivi, and Steiner, I didn't heal any of them. That's why when we move on, it's a cutscene. They're all freezing, because they're pretty much walking headfirst into a blizzard. Vivi's barely behind. Vivi's like, I'm good. He keep diving headfirst. Vivi just completely becomes disoriented and passes out as he falls. Steiner goes to check on him. Essentially the same thing just happens. He's like, yeah. And he falls too. Stan goes over to check on them. Rusty, you're not alright, are you? So he's confused. He's like, why the hell did they just... Ugh. Leaps down and tries to get him up. Little light kick. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe a harder kick. Ow. He's out cold. Then Garnet passes out. Nan's the only one awake right now. But she's out cold. The other two are out cold. And now Zidane's passing out. 2. So they all just pass out in the icy blizzard, freezing to death. But a little ringing bell. Zidane manages to resist the blizzard a bit, and he hears the bell, so he wakes up. I'm just came from over there. So he moves on solo, completely ditching the other 3, which I always thought was a little weird, but he moves on to the heart of Ice Cavern, the frozen waterfall, and someone, why didn't you fall asleep? You should already be dead right now. The Black Waltz #1. It looks like Vivi, but has wings and a bell. And he's the one causing this sleep-inducing blizzard. So Zidane resolves to kick his ass. And you know that music. Boss fight time. Ice Cavern. Now, it seems easy enough. He knows a little bit of magic. This should be a cakewalk of a fight. But Ice Giant Sea Lion. He summons a giant icy sea lion to attack you with him. Which is bad. What's worse, the sea lion gets healed by ice attacks. So if you try to damage the sea lion too much, he's just going to cast Blizzard and heal him. So you're going to take damage from both. First things first, before we do anything, the sea lion has a very good weapon that we want. That we really want, actually. And we're going to try to steal it from him. Oh, there it is, right off the bat. Awesome. Mithril dagger. Obviously, it's another dagger. And we're going to keep going. In fact, we're going to keep stealing even though we got what we wanted. And I'll let you know why in a moment. Because, well, I'll put it this way. If he gets healed from... Well, A, the sea lion has another good thing to have. It's always nice. But the sea lion can get healed by the Black Waltz. So you would think, okay, just kill the Black Waltz, we're good to go. The thing is, as you damage the sea lion, the core in the middle changes. Obviously from blue to yellow to red, based on its health. And the weaker it gets, the stronger attacks it uses. So you really don't want it to get stuck down into the red and then you're just taking a butt ton of damage. So we've got plenty of potions, we've got plenty of health, and we're just gonna let them build our transmitter up. And then Tidal Flame can take down one, if not both of them, at once. And see, we're already halfway there, and we've only been in this fight for, what, a minute? So if you prepared right, if you got the Mage Masher, you got... Well, hopefully you don't do what I did and get stuck in trance early. But it's as simple as that. Do anything. Because, bingo! Tidal Flame. Even if you don't have Tidal Flame, free energy can take out, I think, the sea lion in 3 or 4 hits. Sea lion, kill him for me! See, now the sea lion uses Tsunami when it reaches red, which does damage to both of you, but he protects against it. Now just one quick free energy, and it should be over. Zidane's Dying attacks do damage based on his regular attack. They multiply it by like 100 or something, or probably not that much, but like 10 or so. But that was it. Beaten Black Waltz. You defeated number 1, but number 2 and number 3 will reclaim the princess. He hears that mysterious voice and he's like, huh? Oh, whatever. Go check on the others, now that the blizzard stopped and things are starting to calm down in the cavern. Up in the tavern, those 2. That was their little experiment. Vivi and Cena climb back up. Zidane comes back, keeping quiet about the Black Waltz. What just happened? Nothing. It's all taken care of. Nothing happened. You didn't touch the princess, did you? Just what are you accusing me of? Did you rape her? Why would you ask that? Scolded by the princess. Now they move on. And that was the end of the Ice Cavern. Well, not the end. We still have to climb this room. But then, we'll exit Ice Cavern, and we'll continue on. Next time, we'll find out of the mysterious village that we're about to arrive at, and then we should be finished. So we'll see you guys then on our Final Fantasy IX Let's Play.